defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pressure coming. Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. His spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. It's an excellent work to drive it all the way up past the 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Rattler. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Chased out to his right. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pick of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, hut.
Rattler to the air now. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the set.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Black swap. Set.
Now give. It's Etienne headed left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Browning rounding into the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Pulled in by his back. White. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Throwing his Rattler. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he is stopped with authority there. That stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good fit and that first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Saints first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Fight. 90. Fight. Here we go. Red. 38. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set. Hut.
They are throwing it again. It's his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
On the set.
We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Hut. Hut.
Throwing it again here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Buying some time left. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. ETN. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Calling a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll throw for it. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He finds Otten on the slant. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. motion here.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits him on the out route. Quick rally and catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route cake to combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, alert, play it right, play it right. Hey, alert 33.
First down, here's Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Catch is made near the edge. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing out routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here they go again, after 3rd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. Baker throwing again. Flush down out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
What's up?
Mayfield will throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught, nice gain left side. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
Hey, alert 33.
Buccaneer first down.
Throwing, Baker. Headed out right. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
20, up. Hurry.
Mayfield to throw again. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Regular.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. It's brought in downfield by Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 10 black.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
10 cycles. Red, cycle. Come on, set, cut.
Rattler to the air now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Got it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red, 30, side blue. Edo blue. Ready?
On the gun, Rattler. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone where things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
If nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Buying some time right. It's this one to White. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not been the standard they set for themselves.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
180. Done.
Back now, pressure coming. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Back deep to return, Trevor Etienne. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45. White.
Pistol snap to Rattler. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DB. No connection to be made.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Set.
Rattler setting the throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Rattler back to throw. And in the hands of his running back, ETN. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Saints first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. He won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He's going deep. And this is intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Saints are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Rattler now off the play action. That's completed right side. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Okay.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Down. 52 blue. Drill green. Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 41.
Set. Ready. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll get this to Means. He's hauled down of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Set.
Now Rattler. Getting out to his left. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Set. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's ETN on first down. Nothing doing on the outside. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Rattler. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone. But the defense rises to the occasion. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
First down. Here's Baker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And 2nd down.
From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they don't get any help on this second down. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth and forever coming up. Here we go, it's Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rattler. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Caught, nice game left side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready. Hey, green, 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Look, this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to checkdown, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to checkdown. You can't take a sack on first down in the red zone.
Flush down now to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Now Browning nodding until the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw here, Mayfield. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 180!
From the gun, a run for White. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offensive line fast.
Buccaneers, first down.
1st and 10, here's Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought it better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Buys time, rolling right. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again is Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. That's cut at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Out of the gun, White. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Point it right.
White again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, and you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
180.
Baker now off to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Etienne on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 45.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has it downfield working the left. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there. new set of downs to boot.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, great, set.
Rattler to the air now. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Dude, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Saints throwing 6 more on the blowout. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. He tucks on the extra point. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 10.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run, run, run.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers trying to do some window dressing. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. That's completed right side. A lot of mess on the move here. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Lewis Cine. And the Saints get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Trying it right side with Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Third and 8.
Trouble, 38, check, mega. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Gain of 26 yards there. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
43, set, go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy. Shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this. Me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days, ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get it cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything,
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On National, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the yeah.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, Clayco, what's up? Oh, damn, only come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollin' at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, only come on.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I'll bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about,
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate-Town. Mono National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a Carlo. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, gotta bring it up, this will reach out, so let it take you, ugly.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.